Education is the road to success in America. These words, spoken to Dr. Paul Gnirk by his grandfather, have guided him throughout his career of 60 years. Paul taught at the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology for over a decade, first in the Department of Mining Engineering as an assistant professor, and later in the Department of Mechanical Engineering with the rank of professor. He has authored hundreds of technical papers and was a founding member of RESPEC Inc., a global leader in geoscience, engineering, data, and integrated technology solutions. Paul served as president of RESPEC Inc. for 22 years. Outside of the classroom, Paul founded Tabletop Ranch Inc. and began raising Longhorn and Angus cattle. To this day, the ranch is his home, and the cattle operation continues with his active involvement.
I want to say a few words with regard to Marcy, my friend. Her parents, Jim and Nancy Christensen, were very dear friends of mine for many, many years. In fact, they even came out on several occasions to help with branding out of my ranch, great people. I want to thank her and the board for choosing me as a potential person to go in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank Dr. Rankin from the School of Mines, the president, for nominating me, for Brad Johnson for writing a very, very tremendous support letter, and his wife, Carol, who's the cheerleader of all this, and Leo Van Sandbeek, who's in the crowd, who's from RESPEC and so forth, that supported my nomination. I spent 60 years, basically, in professional work as an engineer and a lot of other things. And all I can say is that's 6 decades. And you can split those decades up into the years before RESPEC, the years with RESPEC, and the years after RESPEC. RESPEC was a company that I helped form. RESPEC was the original name was Research Specialties. For the first few years before that, I went totally with RESPEC. I was at the School of Mines, Mining Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, you've heard it, and so forth. Then when I went with RESPEC, the first part in 1972-73, fortunate enough to get a contract with the Oak Ridge National Laboratory having to do with the disposal of radioactive spent fuel into deep mines in the salt formations. That continued, and eventually we had contracts with Battelle International, Argonne National Institute, Sandia National Institute, with the Canadians, with the Swedes, Germans, and so forth. Had a great group of people at RESPEC, super people. We were state-of-the-art in numerical simulation, state-of-the-art in laboratory behavior materials, had the greatest people in the world, hard driver, really smart. A lot of them were graduates of the School of Mines for many years, super people. So and we had one super project in Sweden. So after, I don't know, almost 20 years, I retired. And I retired from RESPEC, and I bought the Tabletop Ranch. And the following years, shortly after that, I worked with Rapid City Economic Development Partnership in Rapid City to promote economic development in Rapid City and the surrounding area. So subsequently after that, I was with the South Dakota Alumni Association, first as president and as executive vice president for 14 years with Tim Botera, my friend, and all of these are a lot of different things. And so what happened in 2006, my colleague sitting over the table, Larry Gossert, and I, we put together a project north of New Underwood to develop a water system, rural water system. We did over roughly 400 square miles with 2 wells, 80 constituents, ranches, farms, and people. It works very, very good. 2004, I became on the advisory panel for the Mechanical Engineering Department of the School of Mines. 2007-09, I was appointed by Governor Rounds to the Board of Water and Natural Resources, subsequently by Governor Dugard on 2 occasions to continue that, and now with Governor Nome. 60 years went by. I can't keep track of it all. And I can't talk, I would tie hours about the people I met, the people I interacted with in different cultures and different languages that I worked, and projects that I had in Sweden and different part-wide. And when you talk about having being interviewed by newspapers, I've done that in Finnish. I couldn't speak the Finnish. I knew one word, taxi, but everything else it was. So I want to thank you all. It was really good. I want to thank the 2 Lauras that helped me out so much in putting everything together for this evening. I want to thank for my children to come, my nieces, nephews, my brother who did the auction, and we're a very much involved family in all of this. My cousin who sang Miss South Dakota last night. We have a great family that it all. So thank you all. I got one thing to say. Out west of, east of Rapid City on the prairie, most of the cowboys say, you know what, all in all, it was a great ride. Thank you.